Pattern, touch and goes.
Five 5404, Gwinnett Ground, runway 7, taxi via Tango, Juliet, and Zulu.
Tango, Juliet, Zulu to runway 7404.
You doing okay with your pre-solo written test?
Yep, coming along pretty well on that.
Very good.
And then switch to tower. And we're requesting southeast departure.
That's correct.
Gwinnett Tower, Piper 6412 Whiskey is holding short at runway 7, requesting southeast departure.
November 6412 Whiskey, Gwinnett Tower, on course southeast, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
12 Whiskey, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, if we lost our engine right here, we could just slow down and stop.
Yep.
Another 1,000 feet, it'd be kind of dicey. Maybe we could still get down and stop before we ran off into the bushes down there.
Yeah.
At this point, if we lost it, it'd probably be better just to try to ease into the trees. I don't think we could glide far enough to get onto 316.
No.
And I'd rather not land on all those parked cars.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there like a trees versus parking lot versus construction site, like which you want to choose?
Yeah, the trees would definitely be the choice at this point.
Okay.
But another 100 feet or so, we might be able to ease our way over and land on the eastbound 316 lanes with traffic. Hopefully not land on somebody's car and kill them.
But 603 Alpha, runway 7, clear for the option.
Runway 7, clear for the option, 603 Alpha.
There's not much choice.
Yeah.
Now there's some athletic fields down there toward Decula that might have some potential, and there's a pretty good little clearing over there. But we've got about 700 feet. But see, we could turn right and probably land right over there on 316 with the eastbound traffic.
Okay.
In fact, I've heard somebody refer to 316 as Highway 7 right. But now that we're within 300 feet of the pattern altitude, we can make our turn toward the southeast. If I was going to land in the trees,
730 Alpha, ready for departure.
I'd glide down right almost to the treetops, then pull full flaps, then deliberately hold the nose in a nose high attitude, and let the airplane drag its tail in first, and then as friction overcame it, the nose would fall forward, hopefully at the slowest possible speed.
Would you like us to go around?
They're moving. Should be at the spacing.
Oh, we got him inside 603 Alpha.
And there's our tall tower down there toward Monroe.
Yep.
And there comes our course line, almost vertical now.
Gwinnett Tower, Skyhawk 55404, holding short runway 7 at Zulu, ready for departure.
55404, Gwinnett Tower, follow the Piper on the go in the pattern, make left traffic, runway 7, clear for takeoff.
Left traffic in the pattern, 404. Gwinnett Tower, Archer 730 Alpha, just give the numbers.
Number 730 Alpha, runway 7, clear the lane.
Clear the lane, runway 7730 Alpha.
November 603 Alpha, do you have Piper traffic ahead inside?
Affirmative, traffic inside 603 Alpha.
November 603 Alpha, traffic ahead of you is full stop. Number 2, runway 7, clear for the option.
Number 2, clear for the option 7, 603 Alpha.
Okay, we're clear of our Delta airspace, so we can get our Delta 73 frequencies in there. AWAS is 120.825. There you go. And then CTAF will be 122.9.
Monroe, Walton County Airport.
Automatic weather observation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zulu. Weather. Wind 0, 6, 0. At 3. Visibility 1, 0. Ceiling 4,700. Overcast. Temperature 2, 2 Celsius. Dew point 2, 0. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 8.
Monroe, Walton County Airport.
Automatic weather observation. 1, 2, 3, 5. Zulu. Weather. Wind 0, 7, 0. At 3. Visibility 1, 0. Ceiling 4,700. Overcast. Temperature 2, 2 Celsius. Dew point 2, 0. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 8.
So runway 3 makes
Monroe,
more sense
Walton County
since
Airport.
the wind is
Automatic weather
070.
observation. 1, 2, 3, 5. Zulu. Weather. Wind 0, 7, 0. At 3. Visibility 1, 0. Ceiling 4,700. Overcast. Temperature 2, 2 Celsius. Dew point 2, 0. Altimeter 3, 0, 1, 8.
Okay, looking good.
Is that the airport right there?
No, that's Winder.
Oh.
Walton County should be over to our right a little more. Okay, there's our little mountain down there past the airport that you can barely see down there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the Walmart warehouse right there. So the airport's going to be sandwiched in between them. And you can see that water tank over there that's kind of in the vicinity of the town.
That's right.
And see, our big tower is just now behind the right wingtip, right over off the wingtip.
Yep.
So we just kind of angle on over a bit. Then when we cross over it, we can turn back left, and that'll put us left downwind for No, I'm wrong. Runway 3. So we'll be making our turn before we get there. So as soon as we get, can really kind of orient ourselves to the town and the warehouses on each end of the runway, then we can enter that left downwind for runway 3. So there's the Walmart warehouse there.
Yeah.
And that little white spot down there almost off the nose now is the smaller warehouse off the other end. And then that water tank, or the couple of water tanks, you can see pretty much 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're right in the middle of the town.
Okay.
Yeah, back behind us there, we're looking down runway 5 at Winder. You might want to do a couple down here and then come back and do one at Winder on runway 5.
Yeah, that works for me.
Winder's got that displaced threshold on runway 5, so it makes the available landing distance about 1,000 feet shorter than the runway actually is.
Okay.
But it's not a real big challenge. It just looks a little different when you're on final approach. Okay, now we're looking good, and it looks like we're about 6 miles out. Yeah, it feels like the wind's trying to blow us to the right some. So if you just kind of aim right toward the water tanks down there, and then the airport will become visible to the left of the water tanks. You can see a little cut through the trees there.
Yeah.
That's where it for about the midpoint of the airport is.
All right, I think I just about see it.
Now this is kind of what you want to see, coming from the west toward the southeast. The warehouse, the far warehouse, the town, and that little mountain down there.
Yeah, I really like the mountain.
Yeah.
Well.
Okay, so we're 2,800, so we can get our way on down to 2,000. And we can tell Monroe traffic that we're approaching from the northwest, and we'll be entering left traffic for runway 3.
All right. And it's Monroe traffic.
Monroe traffic.
Monroe traffic, Piper 6412 Whiskey is 4 miles to the northwest, entering downwind for runway 3.
There you go. Good. I'm almost scared to play with the squelch. I Googled Sigtronics SAS 440 intercom and tried to understand how to work this thing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be an automatic squelch button, so all you're supposed to do is push it and then talk to it, and then it's supposed to adjust itself. I'm afraid to do it, though. It might cut us off too much.
I'd say I'm just fine the way it is. It doesn't
You okay?
bother me too much.
This is a pretty neat little map over here because it shows you the runway center lines coming out from the airport.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. All right, altitude's good, position is good, everything looks nice. So on downwind, you know, we can get that first notch of flaps if you want. Then we can do second notch on base and third notch as we turn final. Just that way we keep the descent gradual and progressive. And because the wind's trying to blow us to the southwest, we're going to, you know, get farther away than we really need to, so we just have to kind of watch our altitude. Now there's our warehouse target, so if we can turn toward it, that'll pretty much position us for a good base leg. A lot of little rural airports will just disappear on you after you visually got them, and then you get down lower, and then you can't see them anymore because trees will be in the way. Okay, left base, runway 3, Monroe.
12 Whiskey is on left base for runway 3, Monroe traffic. It really is blowing. One 2 Whiskey on final for runway 3, Monroe traffic.
safely down. We can go around if you want to. You'll just get your flaps to takeoff position and add full power. Next time around, let's do a go-around on purpose.
All right.
We'll get down there within like 6 inches of the runway and just hold it off and then gradually add full power and get ourselves climbing again.
Okay.
I think that's always a good thing to do every now and then because it reminds you how to do a go-around, but even more than that, it helps you to control the airplane altitude-wise at low airspeed and then transition into a climb again.
Yeah.
So I think it's a real good periodic thing to do just for the sake of precise control at low airspeeds. I bet you that little cloud deck is not very thick, and it ought to be nice and clear above it.
Yeah.
It'd be a great day to go on an IFR trip at altitude somewhere, you know, going up to say 12,000 or so.
Yeah.
Of course, we wouldn't want to stay there too long without oxygen.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.